Dire Team ban. Radiant Team's turn to pick. Seconds left. Decided? Dire Team's turn to pick.
Alright guys, welcome back. Looks like we're into the draft. Just came back from a quick break. Quickly go through the bans. We see Ember Spirit Slider, no surprises there. And this time around we see Lone Druid, Ursa ban. Obviously, Big A on the Ursa completely dominated that game. But it was really the TA that stood out for me. SSS, he's been playing so well. So freaking well these past couple
10
games.
seconds remaining.
And we'll see the first two pickups for the side of Whitefriars Gaming being Centaur and Lifestealer, as well as the first pick for Team Bazaar being Earth Spirit. We will see a roaming Earth Spirit this time around. And it will be the Timbersaw as well this time. Very good against the Lifestealer, obviously the pure damage, and it's very good against the Centaur Warrunner as well. So not too surprising to see this.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
And we'll just wait out the bans now, but so far Timbersaw extremely good against the heroes he's up against.
Radiant
Being said, Whitefriars Gaming have been playing extremely well as of late. They've really been dominating, and at this stage, if they keep playing the way they're playing, definitely appears that they're going to win this qualifier, this grand final. Spoiler alert, if you don't know who won game 1 yet, in 3, 2, 1, it was Whitefriars Gaming, and so it'll be 1-0 so far. This is a best of 3 though, so we will see the second game coming up, and maybe if we're lucky, we'll get to the third game if Team Bazaar can pull something out of the hat here. They've definitely got to go with something a lot different to what they did last game, because they got completely dominated, to be fair.
Reserve time.
Guys, again, if you do like what you're seeing, consider following me on the Twitch channel, as well as following me at MLP Dota, which is in the description below. There's a link there for Twitter. It just shows that you guys actually enjoyed it and you know, want to keep updated. I will be doing this quite often. Just FYI, I've taken this pretty seriously. Got any criticism, just let me know in the chat, or let me know on Twitter or whatever, even on Reddit, who cares. Yeah, just let me know, guys. The Tinker ban, nobody seems to want to play against Tinker in these qualifiers. Seems to be a relatively popular ban.
10 seconds remaining.
Not too surprised to see the Coddle ban from Team Bazaar. Obviously, when you get an Earth Spirit and a Timbersaw, the one hero you do not want to play up against is a Coddle. Because that mana leak is just so bad for both those heroes, because they move around, like their mobility is so high. When you mana leak them, they become completely useless. My god, tongue twisters are real.
5 seconds remaining.
And the OD ban around this time as well. Mind you, it was Team Bazaar that picked it last time, so. But that being said, Whitefriars Gaming, they're on the dire side, so the OD could have been a strong mid pick. Just waiting out this third pick for the side of Whitefriars Gaming. We've already got that combo with the Lifestealer Centaur, the Infest Bomb.
Radiant Teams.
And no surprise, it'll be the Disruptor, which has been a popular pick for Whitefriars Gaming. And it's worked every single time. CCH playing it very well.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Still waiting for that third pick from the side of Team Bazaar. They've gone pretty deep into their reserve time now. And while we're waiting, I really hope I manage to get into the grand final caster slots, because there will be a lot of casters. So the likelihood is that we may not be able to get into it. I will find out. I'm definitely gonna try to get into it ASAP if possible. I tend to be the first ones into the lobby, so only way I'm getting out is if I get kicked out by another streamer. Find out. Reserve time under a minute now.
From this battle.
So they're really thinking about this pick. I don't blame Bazaar. It is, you know, if they lose this game, they're out of the qualifier. And although they can still go for the next qualifier, I mean, it's very grueling. It's a lot of endurance that you have to go through these. It's just not easy to have to play these
10
out.
seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
And we'll go into our reserve time again, this time around for Whitefriars Gaming, but they've got quite a lot, so it's not too big of a deal for them. We'll just wait it out, see how they go, what they're going to choose. They've been very strong with all the drafts they've been making. And already you can see the draft they've made is, again, very strong. A lot of team fight orientated heroes. They go very strong carries as well. SSS in the mid, he's always got tempo controllers and he's always using them to their full effectiveness. So it seems like SSS, I mean, I haven't seen him fail once yet. He's very consistent with the farm and I mean with the tempo control that he commits to. Just very consistent throughout the games that he's been playing on the Whitefriars team. And I mean, getting to the Kiev majors, I mean, it's a big deal. A lot of money on the line. Obviously for these guys, I mean, being able to get there, you pick up sponsors or a big company team might pick you up.
10 seconds
And we already know of
remaining.
HY. Pretty popular
Radiant team's turn to pick.
player, but we can't really expect too much less of him. And the Bat Rider will be the pickup. Interesting pick. That'll be. So is this going to be a mid Bat Rider then? Because we've got a Centaur.
10 seconds remaining.
And I mean, the Centaur could be played as a position 4, but
5 seconds
I'm not
remaining.
too sure. Interesting pick from the for the Bat Rider. Back in the day, of course, you could jungle the Bat Rider. And you still probably could, actually, to be fair. It's just not as good as it used to be. I mean, it used to be kind of crazy. And we'll have the
Dire
Juggernaut
King's
this
turn
time
to
around
ban.
for Team Bazaar. Thing with Juggernaut, it's a very safe kind of carry. It's always consistent. Like it's never really bad, but it's, you know, it'd be great, but it's never really a bad pick. It is very good against the
10
Life
seconds
Stealer
remaining.
because of the Omni Snash. Obviously the spin can
5
get
seconds
rid of that
remaining.
glimpse midway. So he can spin out of the glimpse. I mean, the Bat Rider can be a bit of a problem, but the thing is, the Bat Rider is a problem for
Radiant
everyone.
team's turn
And the
to
last
ban.
ban is the Meepo ban. So expecting Bazaar to pick up Meepo, and they don't have the team to be ready for that kind of lineup. They really just don't want to see a Meepo. I would have loved to see a Meepo. I mean, but what
10
can you do?
seconds
There's no
remaining.
Meepo, there's no Meepo.
5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Just waiting out this last ban. Team Bazaar, they've only got about 25 seconds of reserve time left. And the TA will be
Radiant
banned.
team's turn to
I
pick.
can't blame them. I mean, SSS, that man's a god in the mid lane. It does appear that we're waiting on a mid hero from Team Bazaar though. So we'll wait on that
10
last
seconds
pick. They haven't got much time left.
5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
And they'll go into that final 10 seconds and they'll pick up an Alchemist. Oh, I don't know about that. We've seen Alchemist being picked a few times. To be fair, every time I've seen Alchemist throughout the qualifiers, it's lost. I'm really unsure about that pick.
10 seconds remaining.
I mean, these guys are 20 times better at the game than I am. Probably more than that
5
even.
seconds remaining.
And but I don't know. Every time we've seen the Alchemist in the qualifiers, it's completely failed.
Reserve time.
It is just not a good meta hero in 7.0. And the Storm Spirit will be the pickup, so it should be an Alchemist mid against the Storm. They could still put the Timbersaw there, but then where the hell is Alch gonna go? They could make a tri-lane off lane with the Juggernaut as well. I'm just not sure. I mean, I feel like Whitefriars Gaming, they have the lineup here. I could be completely wrong. I have been proven wrong many times. So we'll find out very soon as we get into this game.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
And here we go. This is the second game, and we're just waiting for that game to load. Okay, so second game here. Bazaar has to win this game to continue on to the third. Quickly go through the draft. So we see X Nova on the Dazzle this time around. Ajit, he'll be playing the Juggernaut. Afu, he'll be playing the Earth Spirit. Nana, he'll be playing the Alchemist mid, and on the Timbersaw we see Ben. I do believe we are going to see a tri-lane off-lane here. Side of the die, we've got HY on the off-lane Batrider. Well, we don't know if he's off-lane yet. X-Freedom just taunting a bit. He'll be on the Centaur. Potentially he'll be the off-lane. He looks like he has the items ready for it. We see Big A on the Storm Spirit. We see CH on the Disruptor, and SSS is on the Nakes. So Big A, I think Big A is going to be the mid hero then. The past couple games we've seen SSS playing the SF as well as the TA we just saw, but this time around looks like he's going to be safe lane carry. So they switch up the roles a bit, and they have been doing this Whitefriars. They have. I mean, for the games I've seen, they have been switching up the roles often enough. And they're actually going to go and try and steal this bounty rune. And they're going to roll in with the Earth Spirit. Now they're going to go straight onto SSS, who rages up. He still gets the bounty, and he'll make a walk out of there. And they couldn't really slow him down enough to make it worthwhile. And he'll cop a bit of damage, but he still gets the bounty at the end of the day and walks away with his life. It's going to be up to CH to try and ward these guys out of the lane. Mid lane, we'll see Big A up against Nana. I imagine Nana is going to struggle for a while until he hits that level 6, because he's up against the Storm Spirit. And Storm Spirit is a very good laner as is. But then you put it up against an Alchemist, what's he going to do until he's level 6? So he should have a bit of difficulty up at that mid lane for Nana. Meanwhile, top lane, as we saw, Afu, X Nova, and Ajit will be on the off lane tri lane here. So they're going to try and make sure SSS can't get any farm on that Nakes. Obviously, he does have the Disruptor as support being played by CH, but it's not going to be easy to go up against this tri lane. That being said, I don't know how much ability they have to kill off SSS, especially because he went straight away with the Rage. So I don't know how easy it's going to be to take him out. Meanwhile, at the bot lane, we can see HY. He'll be up against Ben. Actually, it'll be HY and X Freedom up against Ben on the Timbersaw. And so Timbersaw, he's going to have a few issues here, because that sticky napalm makes it really hard to be able to really turn around and do anything. If you didn't know already, sticky napalm with that turn rate slow makes it very hard for a Timber Sword to turn around and have to chain away. Top lane, looks like there was a bit of a scuffle going on, and it's still going on in fact. Fu bringing a bit of damage from the disruptor. Big A is copying a bit of damage from that acid spray, but not going to mean too much to him. He'll have the bottle out in a minute or so, in about 10 seconds I should say. And looks like Nana, he's picked up a double damage, but he'll just go back to the mid lane. Arjit, he seems to be having a very comfortable time in the off lane. He's getting free farm, and Nax has only got one last hit so far, so this is working in terms of not allowing Nax to farm whatsoever. And it'll be up to I suppose it'll be up to either the Storm once he hits the required levels, or even up to FYFY or HYHY, my apologies, how offensive. HYHY may be able to rotate top and help them out a bit with their Bat Rider. Benny's actually gone towards the Dire jungle now, just trying to get away from HYHY, who's being a real pain. And he's just going to keep chasing him with his sticky napalm and the Firefly. And the chain away will be enough for Ben. As long as he doesn't have to try and turn his hero, he should be okay. And SSS, they had to go onto him, but Rage TP away, he'll be fine. CH though, he won't be as lucky, he'll be caught out. And it'll just be Arfu who'll start hitting up on him, and now Nova, he'll join him. And I think CH is definitely dead here. Yeah, he will be. It's first blood going to Arjit on the Juggernaut. Exactly who you want to give it on to if you have the choice. And they definitely have the choice, so they gave it away to him.
Are those cracks in Dire's top tower?
And they're drawing a line out. Arjit, he's being very aggressive here. SSS, he can't get too close. And this is exactly what Bazaar needed to do. They needed to make sure SSS could not get the farm because he's so good at doing it. Arfu, he'll roll away after the stun. And SSS, he's being very confident here. I mean, they can't do too much to stop him. He has got the rage available. You're just got to be careful because once the Arjit hits level 6, it's not going to matter how much rage you have. They actually jump onto Ember Spirit, Earth Spirit though, and Arfu will just roll blink away. T1 tower did get taken out, and it was taken up by X Nova.
A gift from the tempest of battle.
Big A. Looks like he's been doing okay with farm, but surprisingly enough, Nana's doing better. And now that Nana's hit that level 6, he's not going to have any issues just farming casually in this lane.
Regeneration.
So for the time being, in Bazaar, they're really dominating the laning phase. They've won two out of their 3 lanes pretty much.
Dire's middle tower isn't going to last long.
HYHY, he has come top, taking some creeps, but I think he's really come to help out his team because surely by now SSS must be calling out that he can't farm whatsoever. And at 5.5 minutes in, he's only hit 7 last hits, which is very unusual now. Arjit, still not level 6, but he's doing a lot of harass to SSS. The creeps really coming in handy. Now he spins and he actually might get the kill here. Now there's a rage salve up by SSS, and now to be cancelled. And X Nova's there. Now they can end skill use. He might actually still be able to walk away from this. Earth Spirit's here. They'll get the kill into SSS, and that's all they wanted. That's all they really wanted out of that. They're not going to pursue any further. Actually, Big A's here now though, and he's going to try and go for a counter kill. We'll get the healing ward, but that's all he'll get out of this. And a bounty rune. Problem is, he's giving too much space to Nana, who's farming very well now at the top of the last hits board. And that means a lot more for an alchemist than it does for anyone else. And he keeps finding bounty runes. Bounty runes, obviously, they get multiplied by 2. So every bounty rune alchemist finds is worth a lot more than it is to anyone else. And I believe that was nerfed as of late, but regardless, still very good considering there's more bounty runes on the map. Arthur looks like he'll start stacking camps for his alchemist. So Nana, he'll be very happy in a few minutes when he gets to take out those camps. And yeah, that's what he should be doing here. Yeah. Meanwhile, top lane looks like, oh shit, he's very confident, this man. Still in the top lane, still relatively far. He could get ganked so easily here, but he's got the spin available. He's also got a mango in case he needs to commit the Omni Slash. And Nakes, he wouldn't die to just an Omni Slash, but if there's a follow-up spin with no rage, that could mean a death for him. Ben, he's in trouble now. Big A, he's chased him down, and it's a good kill for the Storm Spirit, and they actually cancel the TP. Very dangerous indeed. You can see Afu, he was there, and actually, oh shit, he gets a solo kill onto SSS. So we barely missed that, but he committed the Omni Slash, and that's all it took apparently. Probably a few harass hits with the using the phase boots, and then Omni Slash to finish it off. So there is a trade, but it's definitely more worth it for the side of Bazaar than it is for the side of Whitefries. HY. I'm supposed to refresh. TH, gotta be careful there. Ben decides to walk through those trees. That's a dead disruptor. And I'm really impressed with Arjit. He doesn't seem scared whatsoever at this top lane. I mean, look, he does have the Dazzle there behind him anyway. So, X-Nova, he is available and ready to with the Shallow Grave if necessary. But I'm just so impressed with the confidence this man has. And he's actually just farming the Dire jungle now. So as we can see, we have a very confident Juggernaut player. SSS, the poor man's been struggling himself. Still trying to get those phase boots. He's only on 22 last hits this whole time. Meanwhile, Alchemist, he's on 71 last hits, and in fact, we'll bring up the net worth board now. 6.8k, followed by the 4.3k of the Juggernaut. So Radiant are in a decent lead here. And whenever there's an Alchemist, I mean, we haven't seen it very much in the 7.0 patches and after, but Alchemist still can get way out of control if they let him go this far. He has already got that armlet. He's going for the Radiance, and he's already got 2.6k sitting in the bank waiting. So the Sacred Relic isn't going to take much to get. They can just stack up a few more camps for this Alchemist. It will be very, very quick indeed. Meanwhile, SSS, he's picked up the phase boots, but still struggling quite a lot. Only 1.9k net worth. He's literally below the middle of the net worth board right now. Knowing SSS though, he will catch up, but it's going to be very hard against this Juggernaut who's just not scared of anything, and he actually taunts the X-Freedom. A lot of taunting going on, but that being said, Whitefries, they're coming in for a gank. Big A, he's there. And they'll let it go. X-Freedom, he's got the Hood of Defiance, but he doesn't have the Blink Dagger, so... And not interested in committing the Stampede to try and catch up to this Juggernaut, who will probably spin away anyway. Now he actually commits the spin onto SSS. He does have the Omni Slash available. It's a lot of damage being dealt, and he could use it there. Problem is, Nakes could infest, so it's really a bait for the Omni Slash to come out. There's no point, because once he infests, it's a waste. And there's the infest. Now he might go for it. Yeah, the TP is out, and he won't commit it. Probably wouldn't have gotten the kill because there would have been some bounces towards the creeps. Oh, HY, he's in big trouble here, Ben. Good chain up, and Earth Spirit's there as well. And actually, Big A's there now with the Stampede from the Centaur, and they go on to Ben first. And Ben, he's been shallow, but he's in big trouble. Dazzle, he'll get taken out. And Ben, he actually chains away through all this, but he's been glimpsed up. And that's a good couple kills. That's exactly what the team of Whitefries required to get back into this game.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Big gold exchange there. Almost a K going towards the Dire, and 300 going out of the out of the pockets of Team Bazaar.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Now they're going to go into Ajit, Big A. He's going to be the one that goes in, uses the Vortex. I believe the spin should still be available. No, it wasn't the whole time. The Omni Slash is, though. And they're going to keep going. They committed the lasso. The oil charges are stacking up. The spin occurs now, and he'll TP away, no problem. And you really need to try and save that lasso for those kind of moments when the TP starts happening. Radiance is up on Nana. 12 minutes in, we've got an Armlet Radiance boots. And what's the next item? He's going for a Boots of Travel next. We'll see how much this Alchemist pays off. I mean, this is as good as the start you can get on an Alchemist. And we'll really get to test how effective it is. Ajit, he'll find the nags. And the Shrine's used actually, he survived through it. Quick reactions from SSS.
A gift from the Tempest.
I mean, I was sitting there going, this bloke's definitely dead. There's no way he's going to survive this, but manages to make it to the Shrine and clicks very fast indeed. Now Ben, he's got to be careful. The Disruptor's here. He's going to chain away, but the Glimpse will be available. And now the TP's come in. HY, he's there. There's the Glimpse. The chain means nothing. And the ultimate committed from CH. And he's such a good counter to the Timbersaw, the Disruptor. And another kill given the way to the way of White Fries. And they're really evening out this kill death board. Big A, he's getting closer to that Bloodstone. Pretty much needs just about 2k now. So not too far away. Experitum, he's getting very close to that Blink Dagger now. The timing is pretty decent for the Centaur, who hasn't had a bad lane himself. He had mostly farm against that Timbersaw thanks to HY on the Bat Rider. Chain in. Nobody's there though. And nothing's being done to stop the Alchemist. Now, I don't know whether they have a choice because it's very hard. And Ajit is actually going for SSS again. No Omni Slash available.
Middle tower isn't going to last long.
So what I was trying to say is, I don't know if they even have the possibility of going for the Alchemist at this point. I mean, they are behind. But maybe they don't really see it as that big of a threat. We haven't seen it much in the meta, and there's probably a good reason for that. Maybe White Fries is thinking, well, there's not really a big threat with this Alchemist anyway. We'll have to find out and see. Like I said, this is a bit of a test for the Alchemist, who's had ultimately free farm. The best start you can ask for an Alchemist. We did see as well Juggernaut. He's got a quick Helm of Dominator, and now he's picked up a Yasha as well. He's going to find SSS again. He's got the Omni Slash available. He wanted to get that Omni Slash off because there was no one to infest into. But not quite in range. Big A, he'll come and defend this top lane. The tier 2 did go down a while ago thanks to Ajit. Pinging out the top lane. I'm sorry, the bot lane, my apologies. Just getting rid of those wards. SSS still trying to get an armlet for himself. If the man had the farm he's had the past couple games, he would have had it by 10 minutes. Now we're almost 16 minutes in, he still hasn't got it. Feel the struggles. He might want to go for an infest bomb, but it doesn't feel like he wants to until he's got that armlet available. He will actually go for it now. There's a big smoke coming out. Question is, did the Radiant see this? And it appears their game sense is telling them to back off. Ajit, he'll TP straight away, and this is a wasted smoke and a lot of space created. And looks like they did see it. Potentially though, the ward wasn't really in place, so maybe they caught one there. Just caught a glimpse. That being said, the lasso, they do find the dazzle, so the smoke wasn't completely wasted. It's definitely not what they wanted, but it's better than nothing. It's quite a bit of gold actually going the way of X-Freedom. 500 gold.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structure.
And he does have his Blink Dagger now as well.
Radiant's top tower has looked better. Dire's bottom tower needs some help.
Bot lane as well. They're taking out the tier 1. They're going to go for a trade at the top tier 1 for the Radiance, but the problem is Bazaar, they're going to go push the tier 2 now.
Dire have fortified their structures. Radiant's top tower deserves
And there'll be no problems doing that, but
Dire's bottom tower is
tier 2 is being pushed, and I don't think they're going to come in this. Actually, there is one TP, but they could go for a gank onto this hero. Big A will be the one, actually, that's the hardest hero to gank. And Storm, where's he gone? He's gone straight on the Earth Spirit in the back lines, and FY is there as well, looking for the lasso. There's a roll out, but not going to matter. He doesn't even commit the lasso. He'll finish the job. Now Ajit, he's stuck in the silence from the Disruptor, and he'll get taken down as well. That's a very good couple kills for the side of Whitefries. They really need these kind of kills, and they are finding them. They still did lose a tier 2 though. So it is still bad news for the side of Whitefries, but it's not going to matter if they can hold the high ground. They still got one tier 2 left. You can see the Midas being picked up by Disruptor again.
We'll take that.
Just really helps him farm up a bit faster, get those levels up as well. I'm wondering, I mean, when I look at this, when I see the talents, I think to myself, he should just get the plus 100 cast range, because it's going to be effective immediately and it will be effective the rest of the game. And plus 60 gold per minute isn't that high in comparison to some of the other ones, the other talents like CM's 120. Oh, there's a glimpse in, and Timbersaw, he does manage to chain away from this. My camera's going crazy, but now we've got it, and Timbersaw, he'll get taken out, I think. Ben, he's still trying to get away from this. Reactive armor is kicking in, but I think it's too much damage from Big A. Killing spree for him now. Earth Spirit, he'll roll away before anyone comes in. Alright, let's have the ultimate, the lasso available. And he won't be able to find anyone to commit it on. And he'll just let him go.
Regeneration.
Alchemist, he's almost got an Octarine now. He's got the Manta style as well. It's we have to keep an eye on him every couple of minutes because he keeps picking up items. He's 20k net worth at almost 20 minutes in, 19 minutes to be exact. Ajit, I swear this man hasn't left the Dire jungle yet. He is so confident as this Juggernaut, and I haven't seen a player play Juggernaut this well in a while. And he's actually going for the Diffusal Blade next, not going for the Manta Rush. And I don't believe it is on their courier. No, it isn't. It is very close to getting that that Diffusal now. Just needs the robe of the Magi and the recipe. They are going to go for a gank attempt though. And SSS, he is here, but the TP straight away, they do have vision of that. The Observer Ward giving him so much space, and that's why he feels so comfortable. Because this Observer Ward is always telling him where they're going to, if they're entering the jungle or not. And the only option they have is to smoke up in the base. But even then, you've got so many heroes missing that you've got to think they've smoked up. Scan attempt going out onto the Roshan. Nobody's there though. The Bloodstone has been picked up on Big A. He's got 15 charges so far, so he's doing well for himself, and he's going to rush the Orchid next. And now it looks like they're going to go for a smoke. Is it underneath this ward though? If they smoke there, it will be. I hope they don't. No, they won't smoke quite yet. So Whitefries not making that mistake. And they should really be aiming to smoke underneath this Sentry ward because they know there's no vision. That being said, there's a smoke coming in from the side of Team Bazaar, and CH, he'll commit the ulti straight away as well as the kinetic field, and we know ulti coming out from the Juggernaut. He was a bit slow with the reactions on the Omni Slash, and well, either that or he didn't want to commit it. And they'll go straight for the Roshan, knowing that the Disruptor can't TP in and try and help out with this initiation, and it's so important that he can be there. Now there's a Stampede in, and Batrider, he lassos Juggernaut out, throws him onto the cliff in fact, and just TP straight away. And oh, there's a kick away though, and he still gets the TP regardless. And they've got Nana, they've got Ajit stuck on the cliff now. Earth Spirit's trying to help him out. Big A, he jumps in, but there's a Shallow Grave and the stun from the Alchemist. And he does end up getting taken down. No, now he will, and Earth Spirit gets taken down as well. The Shrine was used. That's a good good couple kills from the Whitefriars. This is what they've been doing for the past 10 minutes or so. Just getting a couple kills and backing off.
Has looked better.
Nah, being a bit cheeky, gets that 12 gold from the Sentry. He's got Aegis, so he's not exactly very scared. Now he's finished the Octarine Core as well. Big A. I mean, I believe he's almost at his Orchid. Maybe thinking about not spending all his money because he needs a buyback. Potentially needs a buyback, I should say. It really depends on how long Bazaar want to take to try and push. But I mean, right now they're very far ahead. We'll have a look at the team net worth, and I mean, look, all that 10k is pretty much just the Alchemist. So if he dies, then that line becomes an even line. So think about it that way. Alchemist is dead, that's an even line. XP, not a big deal, it's just 2k ahead. 22 minutes in, that's not too big of a deal. HY, he's behind enemy lines here, and he finds Jit. He used the Firefly to get that flying vision, and now he'll have to be careful. He places the ward, and they probably think he's TP'd away. And HY is a very good player here. Stampede used, he takes out that creep wave, and that'll be it. Meanwhile, they're going on to Big A in the mid lane. He'll just zip away. HY, he'll commit the TP and go back to Fountain. And nobody dies. See the Yules being picked up on Earth Spirit. Good utility items. Moonshard being picked up on Nana. And the thing is, when you get to this level of farm, I mean, sure, you can pick up a 6th item just to have the, you know, while you don't have the Aegis. That's absolutely fine. But don't forget, he can start picking up the Aghanim Scepters. You have got very good carriers of that. Juggernaut is a decent carrier. I mean, if you don't have to buy the Aghanims for yourself, it's decent. Dazzle's a decent carrier with that weave, that minus defense and the outer defense. Timbersaw, 2 Chakrams, and Earth Spirit, he can make the Stone Rep. All very good options. SSS, he'll come back to try and defend his tier 3 at top. Nobody else is quite there yet, and Nana, he's just hitting up on him, no issues. Now the Infest into the creep. We do see the Dire Heroes here now, and Nana, he's not going to back off whatsoever. He's healing up way too fast. Big A, he jumps straight in, and he'll go straight for the Earth Spirit, and he won't get taken down quite yet. The stun comes in onto Big A from the Alchemist, and Nana, he'll start on the Range Racks first. It's going to go down very fast. And I don't think they can defend this. SSS, he's trying his best, but he's so under-farmed right now. And the charms are coming out from Timbersaw, who's not scared whatsoever. He's got a Bloodstone of his own, and the Rax goes down. And are they going to fight this, or are they going to back off? The Glimpse goes out, and now Ajit, he's in trouble, and he'll get taken out. That's a big kill for them. Apu, he's getting hit up by SSS. Now the Stampede, and Ben, he's going to be careful. The Shallow Grave, it comes out. Nova, he'll be the target, and I think they'll take him out. They will indeed. Timbersaw, he's still alive, and Nana, he's still fighting through all this. He did have the Aegis, and he still does, in fact. He hasn't died quite yet. SSF barely walks away with his life, just armor toggling to stay alive there. Now the Glimpse again. And SSF, he'll be there. Big A, he'll TP, he'll zip in, I should say. Goes on the Alchemist. Alchemist stuns himself. But he heals up so fast on the Octarine Radiance. I mean, Alchemist is just unkillable at the moment, unless you have all 5 heroes onto him. And he'll TP out. Not willing to pursue any further. There's no point. They've got the Rack, so why push the limit at top when you can go take the tier 2 at mid, take some shrines, even go for the tier 3 at bot.
What have we here?
Double damage.
But they're being very confident, this Bazaar side. They're going straight for the bot.
I'll take that as tribute.
Nana, he'll be on the front lines again, naturally, because he's so tanky. The Glimpse straight away to try and delay this. And I think the team of Whitefriars, they don't seem very confident with this. SSS, he's in trouble. He gets taken out. He's going to have to buy back now. He won't do so quite yet. And he will now Nana, he's taking out that tier 3 pretty fast. The Mantra Illusions come out as well, and I don't think they can deal with this whatsoever. The kinetic field's out as well, trying to delay, but he can still reach that Rax, and he'll start in the melee. And Nana, he's backing off now, but he's healing up pretty fast. The only reason he's backing off is that ultimate was wearing off. And this Big A, he'll go on, but he'll be used. He'll set it up. Now the lasso onto Alchemist. He might actually get taken out here. No, the Shallow Grave's there. The ultimate comes out, and Nana, he's starting to heal up very fast now. And the Aghanim Scepter. So not the Aghanim, the Aegis wasn't there. And Arjit, now he's in trouble. The armor toggling just didn't work well from the Alchemist. Not sure why I keep saying Aghanim. Arjit, he'll TP out with Spin. It's Nova, he'll try and TP up, but he might get stomped here, and he will. He'll be a sacrificial lamb. Ben, he's Shadow Amuleted up. Now he'll show himself. There is a Shallow Grave onto X-Nova, and X-Freedom, he's almost dead here. Just dodges the chain. And X-Nova, he's still there, and they know it. And oh, what a beautiful blink from X-Freedom. He's juking so hard right now. X-Nova will get taken out. Ben, he's still trying to get X-Freedom. And this is such a massive bait from X-Freedom here. Ben, he's trying. Oh, he gets stunned up. And that's massive for the side of White Fries. Absolutely massive. They did lose a tier 3. They did not lose a Rax. And the reason that is there's no Aegis on Alchemist. And his ulti ran out. And that's when they made the jump. They knew they had to get their time. And that's when they'd make it. They did make it. Big A, he made some big plays in the back lines. And that made all the difference. That Big A, he's going for a Bloodthorn next. Has enough for the Crystallis. You can see SSS. He's picked up the Deso now. He's got a casual Hyperstone for the time being. We'll eventually turn that into Assault Cuirass. HY. He's got the Blink. He's got the Force Staff. Nothing too fancy. Standard Bat Rider items. Have a quick look at the Radiant. We've got the Yules on the Arfu. That's been there for a while. Ajit, he had the Manta Style, and now he's got the Diffusal Blade. No problems there. And they actually take out HY with Nana. Bit of a taunt going on. X-Nova, he's just got a Glimmer Cape as we saw. Well, he had the Shadow Amulet, but now he's finished the full Glimmer Cape. Ben, he's actually chasing after this, after X-Free. He's going to be fine. He's pretty tanky. And actually, they're going to find the Big A, and he's trying to TP away. Now he's going to get jumped off with the stun, and the Omni Slash is committed. That's a massive kill. And now SSS, he was actually inside of him. And they're going to charge up the stun on the Alchemist. Nana, he's very fast. There's a double stun there. X-Freedom trying to help out. But I think they might just be able to find SSS here. And his armor toggling, so he's okay for the time being. There's the Radiance and the Acid Spray. And they do get a massive kill. And SSS, he has no buyback. This could be game, actually. They can definitely go for a Rax here. Bat Rider, he has no buyback either. In fact, we'll bring up the buyback board. And they'll start pushing that tier 3. Meanwhile, Nana, he'll go in the bot lane. Start hitting up on that melee. And I think they might know this is GG. I'm not going to be surprised if White Fries call it now. This should go to a game 3. Big A, he's going to try his best. He goes straight onto the Dazzle, trying to get that support out of the way. He has been silenced up, but not enough damage. And the Earth Spirit, he's stopping him in his spot. Arjun, he's almost down. X-Freedom, he gets taken down though. He has a buyback available. CH, he's going to have to back off. They did end up taking Arjun in the background. That being said, they've lost that bot rack. Tier 3 is going down. Nana, he's got his ulti back up. He's going to try and take out this mid rack. X-Freedom, he will buy back. Ben, he'll be there as well, and he's going to slow down this defense from White Fries. And I think this is GG WellPlay. They try and silence up Nana, but he has the Manta. There's Mega Creeps available. They take out the Storm Spirit, and there is good game called by HY. That is GG WellPlay, ladies and gentlemen. Excellent game. Surprisingly, Bazaar comes back after a terrible game 1, and that's going to game 3 now. And this is going to be very exciting, very well played. They pretty much dominated this game. Guys, just give me a sec. I'm going to get into the next lobby ASAP. So I'll be back in a few minutes, but you'll see me go into the lobby. So just hold up, and I'll be back with you. If you like what you saw, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Twitch, everything like that. Be right back with you guys.